Hello and welcome, Reds, to the latest episode of Matchday Live. I'm your host, Jack McIndoe, and I'll be taking you through every single last kick of the game here at the FA Cup 5th round tie against Wolverhampton Wanderers. As Liverpool, yes, we did succumb to a 2-1 defeat only a matter of 72 hours ago. Let's hope it's certainly not a repeat anyway. It's a must-win game. I know a lot of Liverpool fans, and for the majority of us, and every single one of us, it's the Champions League does take precedence of this season, of course. But I think it just presents, as we've said already, in this season's competition in the FA Cup, for me, it presents Liverpool with the best opportunity of winning a trophy. Ideally, we'd love to win the Champions League, of course, we would. But Reds, let us know your thoughts on the starting 11 for Liverpool. As you can see on the video printer on the bottom, we'll get straight into that now, really, Reds. But for Liverpool this evening, not many changes anyway, but Curtis Jones is coming to the starting 11. Alisson Becker in goal, Curtis Jones, Gomez, Virgil van Dijk, Andy Robbo's come in for Milos Kerkez, Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister, Dominic Szoboszlai, Salah, Cody Gakpo and Rio Ngamura coming in. Obviously, he come off the bench anyway. But yeah, good to see Rio starting, good to see Andy Robbo starting as well, and obviously Curtis Jones actually starting as well. Will that change anything? We'll find out in half an hour's time anyway, and hopefully, I think for the main thing for me, Reds, but I don't know how you feel, is very much the response from this Liverpool side. I think that's what we're all wanting, and if anyone's not seen the VTs and all on TNTs anyway, there, Arne Slot speaking about him wanting the overall team performance, the reaction. Obviously, he spoke about in the press conference as well. Like, the reaction is very much key. The big concern is it's all well and good saying that, but if we don't get it tonight, and we need a performance in the first leg against Galatasaray in Turkey, that's going to be an absolute ferocious atmosphere as well. Anyway, Ed. So yeah, if we can't raise our game tonight, then we should be able to do it on Wednesday night. But we should have been able to have done it last week as well. Reds. Arne Slot's very much running out of competitions. We know the Champions League and Champions League qualification as well. But Reds, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. We know the reaction, and rightly so, off the back of the Wolves game wasn't good enough. A lot of the performances this season have not been good enough. But obviously the levels were high last year, not astronomically high. But obviously, given the quality that Arsenal have showed, yes, taking away the set pieces and everything. But I think when you analyse the overall game in terms of quality in the Premier League, and include Liverpool in this picture as well, and I know Arnett and a lot of coaches have already said over the last couple of weeks as well, yes, the overall quality hasn't been there this season, but that necessarily doesn't mean Liverpool's performances should not be there also as well. Liverpool's performance, if it was here this season, then I think Liverpool certainly would have run away with this Premier League title as well. But sadly, we are where we are, and we're hoping that we can do the business in the Champions League. But yeah, it's one thing thinking it, but another thing acting on it as well. So yeah, Reds, let us know your thoughts on the starting 11 as well. I think a lot of us are made up to see Rio in the starting 11. I think injecting that bit of pace, bit of guile, bit of flair as well, and the much needed hunger. Not just Rio, but some of the players that have come off the bench. Curtis Jones, we know his reaction already this season, very, very fiery, but he's a Liverpool fan, but he's got the privilege of playing for this football club, and yeah, he's a much better footballer than 99.9% of us anyway, and yeah, he lets his emotion show in post-matches. We've seen it already, but I tell you what, I'd much rather that. And of course, we'll analyse the performance, but the one thing Curtis can do is impact the performance tonight. And if it's not going our way, I'm pretty sure Curtis will be letting, even hopefully, if he's not having a good performance, he'll let himself know. But thankfully, we've got a lot of leaders in the starting 11. Obviously, Andy Robbo coming in tonight is very pivotal, I think. Obviously, I think if you missed the comments from, say, Kenny Dalglish this week as well, obviously speaking about Robbo, hoping that he gets a new contract as well. I think Kenny was alluding to the fact that Kieran Tierney had just signed obviously. So you've got many left backs Celtic have got. But yeah, I think if Robbo is to go, I think that's he's got to stay. In all honesty, Reds. I think for me personally, probably a majority of us. I know we know it's not the Robbo from 5 years ago, but from my analysis, when I'm looking at that, the difficulties we've had this season, it's going to take probably another year of transition, as much as that is disappointing. But I think having the personality and the quality in some big games as well, you can do it probably once every week and a half or so anyway. But I think having that leadership in the group of players as well is very pivotal, especially if Mohamed Salah is to depart at the end of the season or whatever happens in the next 12 months or so. But you can never have enough Andy Robbos in your side anyway. So Reds, let us know your thoughts on that starting 11. I'm made up. But Reds, as I said, it's thankfully we won't be playing Wolves anytime soon after tonight's game anyway. But yeah, fair play, Reds. We were doing a watch along, weren't we, at the week, and yeah, we called it. I think anyone watching or listening or anyone in the away end, you probably said to themselves, the first counter-attack there, it felt like one of those nights that the first shot they'd probably scored anyway, and it very much entailed that as well. But even when we got the goal, Reds, we didn't quite get that reaction. Very loose possession, and hopefully we've learned from that at the weekend anyway. Well, we certainly do, because it's a much improved Wolverhampton Wolves side anyway. Let's get to the starting 11 for Wolves, the home side as well this evening. In goal, Sam Johnston, a back three of Mosquera, Bueno and Gomez. I don't think Gomez started the last game, but this is more or less their much stronger side compared to what he played against us at the weekend, which is a bit concerning because they beat us 2-1. Obviously, Tanacha playing right-hand side. Bellegarde, Gomez, the two Gomez's, Bueno coming in as well. I think he scored against Arsenal the week before last, didn't he? Or he made it was a City. The edge of the box curling shot, which was an absolute peach of a finish, really. I think it was him anyway. Tulu, and obviously Mane as well, playing a 3-5-2 formation. So a lot of pace, a lot of power, a lot of physicality, and certainly a lot of drive in respect to them. Obviously Rob Edwards in the VT contents, just before we come on air, I was watching his interview and he comes across very well, doesn't he? Obviously did depart the Middlesbrough job. Obviously the fellow that took over Middlesbrough's doing really well anyway, but yeah, he's got a big affiliation to Wolves. But I think the one thing that Rob Edwards does, he speaks really well. Obviously, he's not blessed with an absolute war chest that the likes of Arne Slot or obviously Mikel Arteta loves the centre half as well, or top managers are. But I think if they are to get relegated this season, but they continue to show the fight that they did against Liverpool, did against Villa, and they can take that into the Championship next season, then I think they can certainly bounce back, depending on how many of the key players, as you can see in the starting 11 tonight, they can keep hold of. But it's all about the financials, really, not just for Wolves, but for any of the teams, and especially Tottenham Hotspur as well. That's no team's ever too big to go down as well, but that would be one of the Premier League story as well anyway. But yeah, a lot of big clubs have departed the Premier League, and it certainly took them a very long time to get back anyway. But yeah, it would be mad if you're newly promoted League One side and you're playing Tottenham away in basically a spaceship of a stadium anyway. Yeah, it's going to be mad anyway. Reds, let us know your thoughts. Your score prediction on the starting 11 as well. Reds, do let us know, everyone. Yeah, and I think the main thing for all of us is just a response really tonight. Ideally, we can get that. But big up there, Mark. As I said, apologies there, but let's remove. Wait 1 second. Let's remove that one. Big up there, Mark. Don't understand why we're playing Szoboszlai right back. I know I've set it on the below the video printed ticker there, mate. I think I've set it up. Yeah, I've set it up as Jones playing right back. I've done the graphic today as well before we come on live. I've got Jones playing right back and I've got Szoboszlai playing in the 6, but it might change, Red, so I do apologise. It might be a lot. We've seen Jones play right back. We've seen Dominic play right back as well. So, and a couple of times already this season. Both of them have interchanged. But for me personally, I'm hoping we are seeing Dom playing that number 6 role, because we need his energy, especially against that Wolves side, especially on the counter-attacks as well. Need that physicality, need that drive. And hopefully Jones at right back does provide that. Hopefully he doesn't provide a pass to Alisson Becker that he did a couple of nights ago anyway. That was an absolute shocker. But yeah, hopefully a bit more control from the lads at the back and being able to progress the ball a bit further up the pitch. A lot better anyway than we did a couple of nights ago anyway. Make up there, Mr. Jack, everyone enjoying the game. Won't be watching any more games till Slot is in charge. Fair enough, mate. Massive thank you for tuning in, bud. Much appreciated for the support. But yeah, look after yourself, lad. And yeah, fair enough, mate. I can understand that there will be Reds out there like you, bud, and many others as well. But for me, even with Roy Hodgkinson as the manager, they were very difficult times as well. But yeah, even in Liverpool within the League One anyway, I'd still be, even in a five-a-side, I'd still be watching them, as boring as it probably would be anyway, watching the five-a-side tournaments of the Reds anyway. But yeah, it's, yeah, I love watching the over every single Liverpool game anyway. But yeah, big up there still as well. But yeah, it will be an interesting post-match. And as I've said to you, Reds as well, over the last couple of weeks, stop watching the Arne Slot press conferences anyway, the pre-match ones anyway, because as I said a couple of weeks ago, some of the stuff Jurgen Klopp used to come out with, and just the general modern era football managers as well. Obviously, Jose Mourinho back in the day used to be absolute pure box office, and when it used to be like it's when Rafa Benitez bit at like Fergie in the press conferences, going on about his facts and all that. Like Fergie won the league then, didn't he, at that moment? But yeah, the modern era, like, managers just say manager stuff and head coach stuff. Really, it's just to fill the column lines and the video bites as well. So yeah, don't take too serious what modern day managers, especially Arne Slot, does say anyway. Because it's just to fill the air really for the majority of it anyway. But yeah, it will be very interesting. As I said at the top of the show before, chat. A lot of the speak coming into the game tonight, even in the press conferences and even before the game, it's about Arne and the team saying, yes, we want a reaction, we want a reaction, we want a reaction. How many times have we said this season? And this is me, and you know me, chat. I try to not be as negative as I possibly can, but we're all realistic as well. It's been a very difficult season, and we all know everything that has gone on this season in respect. But Liverpool have seriously got to start winning games of football and very quickly, because the financial sense for next season, if Liverpool aren't playing Champions League football, it would take us back an extra 2 years really, in respect to obviously trying to compete with major trophies as well. It's all well and good having world-class players as well, but if you want to go down the further line as well, if you want new contracts as well, it just makes everything a lot more difficult as well. Yes, Steve, it is on. If you are watching in England GMT time anyway, it is on TNT, and I think it is on BBC as well. So massive thank you to everyone that's tuned in tonight, everyone. But if you're not watching them and you listen to the commentary, I'll take you through every single last kick of the game as well. Big up there, Jack, as well. Already tried another. But yeah, big up there, Big up there, Tilsheen. Yeah, finally got a haircut. I do apologise, chat. I was growing like a bird's nest on top of my head. It was awful anyway, but yeah, I've actually got a haircut anyway. I was going to say I'd go grow my hair, and well, basically I was trying to grow until Liverpool won 5 games in a row, but that was a couple of weeks ago when we actually went on a good run-ish. A lot of draws in that, but yeah, but I'm not gonna, the way we're playing, I'm not gonna go quite just, not gonna leave it as long as that time anyway, because we could be a while there. But Reds, nice one. Hope you're well there, bud, and you're all looking after each other. And Steve, 2-1. hopefully, mate, any win tonight, Reds. But I don't know how you feel, Reds, but I think the majority of us want to see an actual performance of watching Liverpool, regardless of it doesn't matter what competition it's in. As I said, even a five-a-side game where we actually want to see we all want to see fluid attacking football. I want to see, and I just wanted to bring this up as well, chat. I don't know if you have seen it anyway. But 1 second, there's just a little graphic. I quickly mentioned those statistics as well from the game a couple of nights ago as well. We know the main statistic was the scoreline. Obviously, Wolves beating us 2-1. But just looking at that, again, just very wasteful. Liverpool's 2.56 XG as well. But what Wolves done really well a couple of nights ago was in the Premier League was when they did attack, they really punished Liverpool. And look at the expected XG, like the low quality of those chances that we conceded. It's just embarrassing, really. And obviously, as we know, Wolves scored with their first shot. But even with all that possession, only 7 shots on target. But a lot of those shots a couple of them were from outside the penalty area as well. They weren't real absolute sitters, to say the least, anyway. They weren't like tap-ins, really. We weren't moving the ball inside the penalty box, getting it into the central area and creating real high-caliber, proper big chances at all, really. So hopefully that will change tonight, Reds. But we'll find out very quickly as well. And I wanted to mention, just quickly bring this up as well, a fantastic statistic. If you don't follow Michael Reed on X, got some of the best statisticians in the Liverpool scene as well in terms of but this was a fantastic stat coming into the game. This starting 11 has made a combined 2,536 appearances for Liverpool in all competitions before tonight. That's LFC's most combined appearances in a starting 11 since May 2013 versus Everton, who had at the time 2,587, and the most for an FA Cup game since April 1992 in a semi-final replay versus Portsmouth, 2,607 anyway. So yeah, combined appearances for Liverpool in all competitions. Not too bad, that, Michael. But Reds, drop him a follow anyway. You know Michael Reed. But if you don't, drop him a follow anyway. He's got some of the best statistics in the Liverpool scene as well, especially pre and post match games as well. He summarises the game really well. So just a quick one on that one, and I wanted to bring this one up. Is it all? In terms of Alexis McAllister as well. This is a very fascinating graph for the audio listeners anyway. We're just looking at Alexis McAllister's last 3 seasons as well, and obviously the green section on the chart as well is this season. Bear in mind, I think he's played 7 or 8 less games than he did obviously in the blue and like the slight pink chart anyway. But it just goes to show, and this is just very much summarises not just Alexis McAllister, but in the overall sense of Liverpool in terms of the massive drop-off of quality from Alexis. We know how integral he was at Liverpool. Just look at even going back 2 seasons as well. Obviously the blue, obviously the green is the modern season anyway. The pink was last season, and the blue was the year before it as well. Obviously 23-24 season. But yeah, fascinating really when I seen this Reds anyway, and it just indicates the drop off in the overall quality of not just Alexis, but I think if I brought up the shout out to obviously Data MB as well from their statistics, dropped them a follow as well. But it was just that I found this fascinating just to indicate, Joe, when you watch him from an eye test a point of view, we know McAllister's had a very difficult season. It's not just Macca, but there's a majority. But I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot of Liverpool players out there who brought up very similar graphs in respect to previous seasons as well. I think a lot of Liverpool players this season and even last season as well it would be in that downward trajectory really, sadly. So Macca, hopefully we haven't seen the very best of Macca. Hopefully if he is to come back next season, we do see him in that more of blue range in terms of the higher percentage and in that direction as well. And so the levels basically of the 23-24 season of Alexis McAllister. So yeah, that's interesting. I just wanted to bring that up to you because I thought it was very, very interesting. You're looking at obviously key passes, progressive passes as well. His duels, possession won, carrying, forward passes as well. So that was mainly in respect to what he was doing on the ball and what he was doing when he was distributing the ball as well. So fascinating, Reds. But yeah, it was good to see that. Obviously, just when we're all analysing the game, if you're just doing it through the eye test as well, I think the data certainly does back up how disappointing not just mainly Macker has been, but a lot of Liverpool players this season. But we know it's been a very difficult season for a lot of Liverpool players and everyone at the football club as well. So hopefully next season we are back to doing what we want to be doing anyway, but there's still a lot of competitions. We've got the FA Cup tonight, Champions League as well, and mainly just using tonight's game as well, chat, as going into the game midweek. If we don't go there, we seen, if anyone didn't see the Galatasaray game against Juve, a lot of goals. We know we struggled a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of months ago, when we turned up in Turkey anyway against Galatasaray. It wasn't the best performance. Again, another performance in the group stage where Liverpool turned up and we were just so underwhelming. We didn't implement our game of football. We didn't turn up and put them to the sword really. I think we all miss those great Champions League nights where Bobby, Salah and Mane used to just turn up. Sorry, Porto, but we used to batter Porto. Porto fans weren't best too pleased. But those style of performances when you're going away in European competition and we just showed them who we are. We are the mighty Liverpool. So we need a performance midweek. But tonight is certainly we all want to be seeing a much improved performance, something to build to a midweek, and trying to get those little patterns of play and just the overall quality really. But I think to give you a bit more of a boost going into the European game in the first leg as well. I know we know, and chat if you do missed it, Galatasaray's supporters aren't arriving at Anfield for the second leg. They've been banned anyway, obviously for the flares and the smokes and smoke grenades as well and everything against Juve. So yeah, I think UEFA very much done them anyway. So, but ideally we need a much better performance in a couple of days' time anyway. Yeah, it's going to be around. It's very much basically round the corner anyway, and that's not going to be an easy one. As well, Jacqueline as well. Come on, the Reds. Hopefully we do get a win tonight as well, Reds. Good to see a couple of new faces in. Steve's gone 2-1. Yeah, as you said there, Mark. He probably is playing right back. Dom tonight, chat anyway. But yeah, I am probably wrong. But I'm hoping Jones is playing right back. It's just a waste of Dom's quality, really. I know Jones has got a lot of quality, but yes, for me, system-wise, I think Dom playing in the 6 just gives you a lot more than Jones in the number 6 for me. Back in the slum, big up there as well, Ja. Yeah, we just want to be seeing a lot more better progressive style of football as well, Reds. We are fastly approaching kickoff, Reds. If you haven't got your score prediction in, get them involved anyway. Lewis will be joining you after the full-time whistle at 25 minutes past 10 anyway, following the full-time whistle. I might be joining Lewis. I think I've dropped him a message anyway. If he needs a guest, I'll happily jump on. But if he's got a guest, you won't see me anyway. Still waiting on a response. But Lewis, if you're watching, lad, please let me know. So we can make a cup of tea after the game, and yeah. So, but if not, you'll just have Lewis and a guest anyway. But yeah, Reds, hopefully come what the end of tonight, we are just talking about a much better standard of football, really, and better than some of the dross that we've seen this season anyway. But yeah, I don't want to see, it's just none of this sideways passing and absolute nonsense, really. It's just so negative. Like, chat, we said this midweek as well. Oh, many times this season on Matchday Live as well. You can have all the possession in the world, but it's what you do in terms of taking risks and those forward passes, forward defence splitting passes as well. But chat, this is it is a more improved Wolves side from their starting 11 as well. Players on the halfway line. Obviously, but in terms of quickly going through Liverpool's starting 11, Alisson Becker in goal, Jones, Gomez, Kanate, Andy Robbo, McAllister, Szoboszlai, Salah, Gakpo and Rio Ingemue. On the bench for the Reds, Mamadashvili, Ibrahim Kanate, Frimpong, Kirkez, Viet, Trainioni, Chiesa, Ekatike and Kieran Morrison as well. And for the visitors, as you can see there, quickly bring that up, courtesy of course, FootMob, Johnson, and then you've got Mosquera, Bueno, Gomez, Tadacho as well, the two Gomez's, Bellegarde, Bueno, Mane and Tulu as well, they're number 14. So Reds, it's a much improved Wolverhampton side anyway. I tell you, we've got to bring our A game tonight, but if we don't, again, and I think I've seen a stat today, I do apologise, I should have got it up. Liverpool have only gone past the 5th round of the FA Cup twice in like the last 10 attempts, I think it has been. That's a staggering stat. I'll try and quickly bring it up anyway, chap, but I think that was what it was. We've only been progressed past the 5th round twice in the last 10 years. That's bad. Like, we know, obviously, juggling Champions League football and Premier League does take precedent, really, Reds, but I think, for me, chat, especially the way this season's gone, we need to be, obviously, the Champions League miles away from the Premier League, but I want us to at least win a trophy this season. Ideally, it would be nice if it's the Champions League, but the way we've been playing this season, we're not going to pick and choose what we can win, can we? So, it's going to be one of them. The players in a huddle, really. Alisson Becker, anyway, going through the team talk. Obviously, we know, and obviously there was some mad speculation, but if you've got social media, just don't believe any clubs that have been linked with Jurgen Klopp anyway. A silly rumour today, just it's like when players get linked with Liverpool, like we are the traffic between a player on a news article or like it just shoots up, doesn't it? But Jurgen Klopp was linked with a move to Atletico Madrid. And I think it didn't take his Klopp's agent too long to very quickly dismiss that. But yeah, could you imagine him? I was going to say, Diego Simeone's going nowhere. He's the highest paid manager in European football. No chance Diego's leaving that current contract that he's got anyway. Coming to school league, we give our number 2 a game. Possibly yes or no, mate. That isn't the case tonight, bud. And we are underway here, Reds, in the 5th round of the FA Cup. Liverpool shooting from left to right here this evening, and hopefully Liverpool, we can get a much better improved performance. But it would be nice to obviously, after tonight, if we are progressing to the latter stages of the FA Cup competition, obviously we'd only be one more game away from a Wembley visit in the semi-finals anyway. I don't... Chat, are you a fan of the FA Cup semi-finals being at Wembley? In all honesty, I don't like it. I think the FA Cup, we know why it is. It's obviously all about the money as well. But especially, I find it a bit mad when you've got, in the past where you've had 2 Northwest sides playing in a semi-final, having to go all the way to London, but it's all about money, really, and don't really think about the fans. Obviously, you got a ground like Aston Villa, that's good enough, and even Old Trafford or even Everton's new stadium or Anfield as well to be the venues as well. But it's one of them. But tell you what, the ball hasn't even bounced here. We're a minute into the game, the ball's just been going absolutely everywhere. But Wolves shooting from right to left in the first opening 45 minutes here, Reds. Pick up this. Steve. Come on, the Reds. Fingers crossed. Wolves going down the right hand side. And chat, yes, Dom is playing right back. Ball into the box by Wolves. Cleared. Not the best at clearances. Curtis Jones. He's gone into that right back position here. Needs a bit of support, Curtis. Yeah, I just... And sorry to I think someone mentioned why we playing a midfielder right back. The main thing, in all honesty, chat, I think, obviously, Frimpong's just come back from injury, hasn't he? I think, and that's the one thing that we've done already on countless occasions in terms of rushing players back far too quickly this season. Even though we haven't got a lot of options down that right-hand side, have we? And we know Jurgen Klopp is a Ramsey... not Jurgen Klopp. Arne Slot. It's because we were speaking about Jurgen before. Slot doesn't quite rate Ramsey, does he? Literally give him about 5 minutes over the space of 3-4 months. Wolves a free kick to the far stick. Totti couldn't quite get the connection on that anyway. But chat, quickly change that on the graphic anyway. But yeah, it is Dominic Szoboszlai playing right back tonight, chat. But which I think is very much a waste of his quality. And when it comes down to contract discussions as well for Dom or other players, that certainly do speak about being able to play in their best positions. Rio Ngamo, he's kept that in. He's done well there, Rio. Off the left-hand channel. Needs a bit of support. Not the best of passes, but he's found Virgil van Dijk. Andy Robbo, first time ball in. That's too deep of a cross that from Andy. Unlucky there, Robbo. Evening, guys. How are we, La? Hope you're well, matey. And chat, hope you've all had a very good... Well, it's nearly the weekend. Anyway, you've all had a very good week, whatever you've been up to anyway. Of course, you've got the post-match Raw following this evening. Dave and Trevor and the lads reacting to all the big moments of tonight's game. And obviously you got Late Night Live, hosted by Lewis Aspinall this evening as well. And then obviously you got the two Daily Red podcast as well on the weekend. But I'm pretty sure there'll be plenty of other episodes out as well. Will be chock-a-blocker. So if it's the first time tuning into Anfield Index Reds, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Do become a pro member as well. The links and everything are in the description as well. Rio Ngamo has done so well to get a corner out of that. And it's going to be Liverpool's first corner of the game on the 5-minute mark here. Dominic Szoboszlai, it's going to be an in-swinger. I was going to say, so he's going to have to sprint another 70 yards to get back into position if Wolves are to counter-attack. So Liverpool with their first corner tonight. Dominic Szoboszlai to Cody Gakpo. Another angle on that. Off the post, and Cody Gakpo's hit the post. But it was offside anyway. But even regardless of that flag, that should be in the back of the net from Cody Gakpo. But thankfully, if you're a Wolves supporter and the Wolves players, Cody Gakpo, it's going to be tight. It would have been tight that anyway, but I think he was just millimetres away. And just everything Cody hits at the minute, just very unlucky. It's going to be a Liverpool throwing down the right hand side. On the Reds. Andy Robbo. Very slow again, chat. I know we're only 6 minutes in, but Wolves getting back into their shape. It is set up as a 3-back, but it transitions, as we know, into a 5-back, and then you've got your other bank of midfield players there just protecting the Wolves back line. Gomez on the halfway line. Ball to Andy Robbo. So it's going to be a very interesting chat. We're going to probably come away from this game with, again, very similar statistics that we did find ourselves a couple of nights ago in the Premier League game. But it's up to the players on the pitch tonight to try and create a lot more better opportunities. And just going into next season as well, like if Wirtz is to get injured next season, which he probably will anyway, we just can't be allowing ourselves from a setup point of view being so reliant on flow. Robbo, ball into the box, going to be another corner. But yeah, we need to find ways of winning games of football. A bit similar when obviously no one's expected such a big drop off from Salah this season, but he's not getting any younger, is he, Mohamed Salah? So Liverpool need to find a way of winning games in a post-Salah era. And especially if some of your key players aren't fully fit for the next coming season. Bolin, Makala. He's completely missed where he was there on the front post. Yeah. I don't even... So chap, Mac has just got to the front post and he's just let it bounce off his forehead. Yeah, it was certainly not the greatest header anyway. Rio Wingamua. Maka, shot on target there. It's actually good to see a shot on target and Maka getting forwards, but Liverpool getting counter-attack there, and thankfully Mane couldn't quite get his second touch or his first touch quite right there. Got away with that. Would have been very interesting counter-attack for Wolves if it was to continue. Well, the way Liverpool are set up here, the wingers, looking at where Rio is and where Salah is, very, very high and very wide. Really, very, very wide on the byline and on the touchline as well. Ball forward. That's better by Gravenberch. Forward pass. Just second ball wasn't quite found our way through. Evening, Sev. Hope you're well, bud. But yeah, that's... As we approach the 10-minute mark here, be no big opportunities for either side. Just being a bit of a lot more possession in the central areas for both sides. But as we know, Wolves' game plan as it was in the league, very happy, very content with just sitting behind the ball and wanting to just get that one opportunity to counter-attack. And Salah. McAllister. Play on there, referee. Cody Gakpo, he's found Rio inside the penalty box. Rio and Gamua. Oh, it's just a big save by Sam Johnston. Sorry, chat. But the Wolves players are complaining that there was a foul on one of their players. But the referee, thankfully, and fair enough, he let play go on. The Wolves players just stopped, but I would have been few. Play on, Liverpool. Sorry, Wolves players, unless it's a head injury or the referee says, behave. Let's have a little look on this as well. Oh, not an in that. Yeah, it's not a bad tackle by Jones. Play on, and rightly so. Referee got that right. And just on that Rio chance there, chat, left-hand side, the penalty box. he just went for the front post. But I think if he just could have shifted that a bit more quicker and just had a bit more direction to the Sam Johnston's far right furthest post, would have been a very interesting opportunity. But good to see Rio in that position, very direct. At least he got the shot away and had a bit of end product anyway. It's come to something at least. Rio and Gamua. It's a bit of support here. He's found Virgil van Dijk. Andy Robbo's always given him that option. And there's an opportunity. Gravenberch being dispossessed there. Bellegarde, say he's got such a great low centre of gravity, Bellegarde. Anyone's not seen him too much of him play. Reminds me a bit about Gini Wijnaldum, the way he plays. Bellegarde. Like Gini done that so well in terms of controlling the football and just protecting the ball really when he had it. But Bellegarde does that really well. He's got to be very careful on the counter attack. Joe Gomez, Szoboszlai down the right hand side. Salah not got many options ahead of him, so he's went back to Szoboszlai. McAllister being dispossessed, and Szoboszlai decides to just absolutely whack that at Joe Gomez, and Touloulou has still got that, and Wolves are getting men forward here. Bellegarde, ball forward. It's a deep cross to find Mane, but it was a very good ball. Just outside the penalty box, Liverpool penalty box, Wolves. Did manage to get a couple of players in. Jones forcing them back there. Yeah, he is, mate. 100%, mate. And that's what you're going to get when you get a young player, isn't it? He wants to love an opportunity. That's what it's all about, man. I think we all remember when Michael Owen burst onto the scene. Very much unprecedented, really, wasn't it? In terms of his rise. I don't see him winning the Ballon d'Or and everything, but sadly, the latter stages of Michael Owen's career were ravaged with injuries. Just the sheer amount of minutes he played when he was younger, wasn't he? Sassuolo. Ball into the box. Clear by Van Dijk. Win the second ball, Ed. We haven't. And we've won the third ball, but not the greatest of clearances by Cody Gakpo. Wolves have still got it. Chachua. Tell you what, Wolves just get. They look so at ease again, chat, like it was a couple of nights ago. João Gomez. I tell you what, so much time and space at the minute. Wolves again. 72 hours on, but normal service has very much resumed. Bellegarde's got a good amount of space, just over the halfway line here now. But the Wolves midfielders are getting far too much space, and even the attackers here, ball into the box. Goal kick. I was going to say that was never going to be a corner, referee. But quarter hour mark. As we approach the quarter hour mark gone. Chat. Just getting the Wolves building a bit of steam, really. Bit of confidence about them anyway. But so far, 16 minutes into the game, Liverpool. Again, nothing. Is that not a yellow card, referee? Get your card out, referee. It's going to be a yellow card for the Wolves player. Bueno. I say a cynical foul, and it's not to say we didn't just pull him back on Cody Gakpo's arm there. He had a good amount of space to run into there, Cody. Sadly, Santiano Bueno getting booked. Yeah, big up there still. Dave Hendricks and Daily Reds. Yeah, 100%. That's yeah. Because you can get like people blocking, but it's all about like just actually getting stuck in, innit? Like, but yeah, chat. Make sure you tune into the Daily Red as well today, chat. Obviously, Dave Hendrick. Obviously, have Daily Red live tomorrow on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, in around 11 a.m. anyway. Usual time. Rio and Gamua. Ball into the box. Go on, Mo. And in chat, I don't know if you picked up on that, but how do you analyse that? Like, for me, as I said before, top of the show, big up there, Diogo. Lovely banners from the Wolves fans there in respect to Diogo. Yeah. Yeah, play it out. I'll quickly get to that point in a second, chat. I mentioned before, well, Dominic Szoboszlai's got a free kick here. It's left hand side, the Wolves penalty area. It's going to be an in-swinging free kick. It's hit the front post. Not the greatest of crosses anyway, but Wolves have put it out for a corner. But as I said before, chat, let's take a quick corner. It's all wanting to see the performance, but you need to. It's all well and good. Everyone's saying, "Oh, we're going to be getting enough performance," but we haven't had much to go off. In all honesty, chat. It's going to be another corner chance. Yes, it is. Chulu on the front post there. He's a big lad, isn't he? Tell you what, a very good defensive header there by the Wolves forward, because Virgil got first point of contact on that. I think that it looked like it was travelling towards goal from Big Virgil. Cody Gakpo. To Gravenberg. Grav, not the best of clearance. Well, more or less basically was a clearance. It's an awful cross into the box. Angel Gomez has done really well there. Bueno inside the penalty box. Ball into the box. Collected by Alisson Becker. Tell you what. And Alisson Becker deciding to keep hold of that ball, which is a very wise decision in all honesty. Unlucky there, Rio. That's got to be a foul on Rio, and rightly so. Mosquera's not best too pleased, but he just went through the back of Rio and Gamua. Well done, lad. It was good to see a bit more better aggression from Virgil on that ball going forward anyway. Can't be complaining about that, Mosquera. But again, another Liverpool opportunity to whip the ball into the box. I think it looks like it's going to be 35 yards out. left centre of the Wolves penalty box. I think looks like Garner's changing formations. Well, he's saying something anyway. A little weird with Gravenberch. Ball in by Robbo. It's punched by Sam Johnston. What? That's a foul by Virgil? I couldn't see a foul in that, but okay, ref. Chat. 20 minutes gone. I'll tell you what, that's flown by anyway, has it, Reds? Obviously, not the 20 minutes that we want to be seeing anyway. Yeah, Mark. What was that, mate? Obviously, a lot more of the onus on the centre-backs as well in the modern era of football, as we know. But Liverpool just getting bypassed far too easy there. And thankfully, Andy Robbo has read that. Like many times this season, Reds, we just found ourselves a bit caught in the middle of deciding what to do, pressing or going forward, committing players. Just a bit of a mixed bag, really. But 23 minutes gone, chat. Halfway through the first opening 45 minutes. And let us know your thoughts on your analysis on the game so far. Not exactly for me. It's not the greatest start really for Liverpool. Not any big opportunities for Liverpool so far. Couple of half chances, couple of shots on target anyway from Rio Ingamura. Couple of times off that left-hand channel, he's got a shot away and he's at least tried to produce something. But at this moment in time, still waiting for that goal so far tonight for either side. And as it was a couple of nights ago, 0 attempts for Wolves, 0 shots on target. Liverpool have had 4. And we've had 2 shots on target. But as we know, that means absolutely nothing. Because Curtis Jones done well there to manoeuvre that ball. Gravenberch, he's still got it. Have a shot, lads. Swiveled on his right boot. It's going to be a corner there, really, for Liverpool. But that was much better by Ryan Gravenberch. A bit fortunate, really, getting the clearance, but he read that fantastically well, the big lad. He's got that low centre of gravity, and I tell you what, Wolves got away with that. Deflected off Bueno. So 5 corners so far for Liverpool, 25 minutes in. But the majority of them have all at the first man. And that's a better ball into the box. Sam Johnston putting that over the bar anyway. A bit more better accuracy. It was a cross-come shot by Mo. It's done its job. Shaw free. Corner kick here. Ball to the far stick. Too deep of a cross that for Big Virgil. But 20 minutes left in the opening, 45 minutes here, Reds. Well, so far, Liverpool have only had 1 shot in the penalty box. The other one come out because the other done. Alexis McAllister shot on target in the 9th minute. So, yeah. Go on. Is that going to be a foul on... Is that not going to be a card? No. Fair enough, referee. Certainly we're stopping a good breakaway for Liverpool. So tomorrow's, obviously the FA Cup's tomorrow. You got Mansfield at home against Arsenal. You got Wrexham. You got Chelsea. And obviously the big one tomorrow night, you've got Newcastle versus Manchester City. Geordies will be wanting that win, won't they? Short ball for Salah. Cleared. Again, the second ball was there for Liverpool, but no one at all ready. Go on, go forward, Reds. Stop waiting for someone to do something. Just looking around. That's better by Gravenberch. Well done, Grav. Go forward. Be a lot less, be a lot more fearless, really, with the ball at your feet. Drive with it. Show a bit more hunger, and that was what we're wanting to see more from Grav. And he gets the ball, just driving with it from midfield. Don't ask for much, but just excellent feet by Ryan Gravenberch. That's what he can do. That's what he excels at with the ball at his feet, just getting past players, taking players on when he goes forward. We just haven't seen that enough, not just tonight, but I think in the overall sense of this season as well. Joe Gomez. Take your time there, Joe Whalers. Wearing the white Predator boots. Dominic Szoboszlai down the right. It's a deep cross that. Can Rio keep that in? He has done. And he's done well there to skip past the Wolves defence. Rio Ngamua. I tell you what, an integral interception there. But I tell you what, everything good so far tonight has come from Rio Ngamua down that left-hand side. It's just phenomenal just to see a winger actually take on an opposition defender. We don't ask for much this season, but he's doing well, man. He's doing well to get another corner out of that. Oh, behave. Get up, lads. Wolves player's gone down there. I think it was Mosquera. So I say, not like these fouls are getting given already this season, is it? Just they're all big lads as well. They're going down like under no contact. Ball in by Liverpool. Hit the big crowd of Wolves players on the front post. Dom found Gravenberch. Had a shot from range. Wide there. But Ryan Gravenberch just couldn't quite get that shot on target. Oh, has Diaz scored again tonight? Yeah, it looks like Luis Diaz has reached 20 goals and 16 assists for FC Bayern in all competitions in his first season. Not too bad there, is it, Lucho? Well done, lad. How much we could have done with that this season, but looks like we were just far too happy taking all the money. Which was a very good deal, but yeah, Liverpool certainly struggled this season. Could have done with those goals and assists as well, but he's had a good club there, Bayern. Gone forwards here, Wolves. Ball over the top. And Angel Gomez. Not the best of clearances there. Yeah. Not the best to show free kicks, Mark. That's all. Just a waste, basically, bud. So it'll be a foul by Gravenberch. Come on, Reds. Can we have something more? A bit more now. Let's capitalise on that poor pass from the Wolves defender there. Just very slow, very lethargic again from Liverpool. Andy Robbo down the left. Robbo ball into the box. Cleared by Wolves now. Liverpool trying to reset the attack. Down the left hand side. Robbo just outside the penalty box. Ball in. Cody Gakpo. Couldn't quite get that ball. Obviously playing as that centre forward tonight. Cody playing that more central role. It's a role that he's very familiar with. Especially for the Dutch national side. Does play down the left hand channel, but Xavi Simons tends to play down that left hand channel for Holland. And obviously in the Qatar World Cup, Cody Gakpo did play quite central for the Holland side. So, obviously, in that campaign in Qatar, you had was it Weghorst as well. Weghorst and Cody Gakpo up front. Liverpool recycling the play down the left hand side here now. Rio Wingamua just outside the penalty box. He's got a shot away, at least he's got something. Joe Gomez. I think we found out why he doesn't shoot. He's just pulled that shot about 30 yards wide to the left hand post. We go again, lad. It was close. It's close. We go again, but Rob Edwards will be very happy, very content with what he's seen so far. Yeah, there we go. There's been a lot of changes for Wolves. Jones. Come on. Salah. It's been very quiet again tonight, Mo. Just it's not picking up the ball high up the pitch like he was last season. Where he's picking it up, the ball up this season is so deep. Not getting him into the danger areas where we know he's so clinical at. He just kicked him in the head. Is that not a foul on Rio Wingamua? He's just been kicked in the head. Whatever, ref. Whatever. That's a foul! Thankfully Rio's up anyway, but chat. These referees, man. Yes. Just a little... But yeah, anyone just tuning in so far, Reds. Wolves have had 0 shots on target. 0 total shots, like it was a couple of nights ago. Liverpool have had 68% possession to Wolves' 32. We've had 8 total shots, but only 2 shots on target. And the 2 shots, 1 shot was out the edge of the box. And then 1 was from Rio Wingamua. And that was like 20 odd minutes ago anyway. Oh, Virgil. Come on, lads. Liverpool have had 7 corners to Wolves' 8 as well. Haven't capitalised on those corners either. We are now, 8 minutes away from half time here, Reds. And hopefully, we can just create at least something. We're not asking for much here at the minute, Reds. That's a bit more better quality at the top end of the pitch. Got the players out there to do so. Yeah, they did, Matthias. As we remind ourselves. Salah. I don't know what we're expecting Salah to do again tonight. Like, when we're giving him the ball, he's just so deep. Far too deep. In terms of, he's not going to be impacting the ball there, really. Just asking him to do too much. And last season proved, and over the last couple of seasons, well, every season he's always proved, given the ball in the right areas, he'll create or he'll score. Big opportunities, man. Mo. Very aggressive interception there. It's a foul on Mane by Joe Gomez. But again, just considering the quality out there from both sides, I haven't seen a lot of that quality being showcased tonight so far. How are we, Jav? How are we, bud? Chat, if you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video as well. Massively helps out the stream. And if you are new to Anfield Index, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Head over to AnfieldIndex.com to find out even more about all the great content we do over there. So many podcasts at your disposal. If you become a pro member, you'll be able to listen to those podcasts ad free as well. Want to become a pro subscriber? Want to pay monthly as well? Comes in at £7.99 a month. Or if you pay through the year, comes in at £59.99. Just as little as a coffee a month. Comes in at a monthly payment, £4.99 anyway. That's if you pay for the year. But plenty of content. Obviously the YouTube side, just a little bit of a preview as well, Reds, on some of the shows. But there's even more on AnfieldIndex.com as well. And that is a foul by Maka. Again, for like the millionth time this season. He's been getting absolutely volleyed. John, big up there, Joe, as well. Not the greatest, mate. Been really poor, but we've got an opportunity, a very big opportunity here on the edge of the box. Dominic Szoboszlai, there's a couple of them queuing up anyway. It's a very it's a poor foul by Wolves to give away. But with Dom on free kicks, anything's possible this season. We know he's scored some absolute crackers, hasn't he? Left hand side of the penalty box. Favours are more of a right footer. Being able to whip that round the wall. Is he going to go to Johnson's left? 25 yards from goal. Szoboszlai. It's fell to Gravenberch on the edge. And it's going to be another shot on target by Ryan Gravenberch. He's done well there. Dom to try and intercept that. No foul there, referee. Play on. Well done, Grav. Read that space really well there. Cody Gakpo down the left-hand side. Robbo Trying to play that ball down the left-hand side. Rio Ingamura coming inside. It's a lovely overlapping run by Robbo on the byline. Ball in. It's fell to Salah. Just not in the position we want him to be picking up the ball. Just outside the penalty box. Can Liverpool try and just speed a bit of the play up a bit more? Certainly needed. Rio dispossessed. Liverpool still at the ball. Salah ball in. First flick on by Virgil. He's done well. And Chua playing as the right wing back tonight. Coming all the way back. Second ball. Well done, Robbo. Not panicking there at all. Aye. Guess the commentator there, chat, sorry. But so yeah, Rio, he's got no one better to have behind him really in terms of Andy Robbo coaching him through. Obviously for many years Robbo was graced with having, we all wear Sadio Mane down the left hand channel. But in terms of coaching him through the game, giving him guidance, giving him very good instructions as well. That's what Virgil's saying, giving him a big, saying, I think I picked up, he said, well done, Rio. I'll tell you what, a lot of the players going through Rio tonight. It's another night where he's going to be learning a lot. Oh, well done, lads. Unlucky there, unlucky, lads. Cody Gakpo down the left-hand channel. But at wave upon wave attack of Liverpool. The best moments have come from Rio Ingamura. When he's just driving with the ball. Liverpool's main threat this evening. Which is mad to say when we got the likes of Salah, got the likes of Cody Gakpo as well. But it's a very good run by Robbo. Underlapping runs allowed Rio that space and time. McAllister, it's going to be a corner. Should be a corner. 20 seconds left to go before half time. It's going to be at probably Liverpool's last opportunity before half time. So I'm expected to be many minutes added on. Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute, so more or less the last big opportunity for Liverpool before half time. Ball in. Is that the middle of the corner? And Virgil's screaming for a throw at another corner, sorry. Let's have a little look at it. Oh, it's blatantly come off the Wolves striker there. How's did Lino not seeing that? Lino's looking straight across that as well. So, big up there, Joe. So that is half time, chat. Half time. Half time indeed, and certainly not the performance so far that we were all wanting from this Liverpool side anyway. But yeah, Mo is playing, chat, but it's not Mo's fault. I think it's the case of the team very much not playing Salah in his best positions really. He's his most deadly when he's higher up the pitch in those attacking areas in and around the penalty box. It's just pointless giving Mo or any player for that matter, especially any winger anyway, when you're giving them the ball 25 yards outside the penalty box. It's you'd expect what we all expect Mo to take on about 10 men and put the ball on the back of the net. There's been some years when he's done that, but yeah, it's been a disappointing performance. Again, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. But yeah, again, just very passive. We all done a run out of not superlatives, adjectives really, in terms of trying to describe Liverpool at the minute, because again, another poor 45 minutes. The only player that I think can really hold his head up high in the first half was again Rio Ngamua. A very promising first half performance. Everything good come through Rio down that left hand channel, even when he come into those central pockets of space as well. Probably Robbo doing really well in terms of coaching him through it, offering Rio a lot of opportunities in the overlapping positions down that left-hand flank. I think those two have really connected good in terms of attacking phases and even defensive phases as well. But it's just been a bit of not the greatest 45 minutes really. Again, just quickly go in respect to the overall first half statistics. Of course, the biggest statistic is the scoreline. But again, Liverpool 72% possession to Wolves' 29%. All that possession means absolutely nothing really. Liverpool total shots 11 to Wolves' 0. 3 shots on target for Liverpool, and 0 shots on target for Wolves as well. Passing accuracy has been a lot better than it was at this point last week, a couple of nights ago, in the Premier League. Liverpool 94 percentile compared to Wolves' 79. So we've done better in terms of, most importantly, keeping hold of the ball, but it's just that real lack of penetrating passes forward anywhere in the vicinity of the edge of the penalty box as well. Liverpool's attackers have really struggled to get any big, meaningful shots on target anyway. So, yeah, the Rio shot on target, that was the 11 minutes into the game. Macca's, one of the shots on target come in the 9th minute through Alex McAllister as well, and that was 25-30 yards from goal outside the penalty box. And then another shot on target, quite frankly, isn't really a shot on target. It's gone down as a shot on target from Ryan Gravenberch, but that was 41 minutes into the game as well, and that's come from a ricochet off the free kick from Dominic Szoboszlai. So again, just Liverpool very wasteful, very poor in terms of trying to create any clear-cut opportunities. Wolves are making it extremely difficult. Of course they are. Making that 3 back into a 5 back, and then making it very congested as well, and they're just dying for that counter-attack chat, aren't they, like they were in the league game. But yeah, Liverpool, I think it's just, again, another 45 minutes that has gone very quickly past. It doesn't fill me with a lot of joy going to the European games as well, because we can't allow 45 minutes to pass us by as we have on many of occasions this season. If we are doing this into the latter stages of the Champions League campaign, if you have a 45-minute period against a strong Paris Saint-Germain side, a strong City, whoever we're facing, hopefully in the latter stages of European competition, but we can't continue to keep on wasting 45-minute periods, because as we found out last season in the second leg against Paris Saint-Germain, we went to penalties, but tell you, we could have played for another 2 hours against Paris Saint-Germain last season in that second leg, and we were going absolutely nowhere, were we? So it's going to be one of them chats. But fair play to Wolves, sat in deep, frustrating Liverpool, but yeah, just another one of them nights really where Liverpool, story of our season, struggling to break down an opposition team, But yeah, the shining lights so far tonight has been Rio. And if there is going to be a match winner, you'd probably put it on Rio Wingamu to have a bit of brilliance coming off that left-hand channel, or even getting into central areas. But yeah, Gakpo, in terms of what you're wanting from a centre-forward, we know that's not his most favourable position. But in terms of him trying to get it, it's been, just looking at his heat map as well, Cody Gakpo, he's been absolutely everywhere, really, chat. Yeah, it's what I'm wanting to see, and yeah, I'm gonna quickly share that. Try and share Cody Gakpo's heat map as well. But in respect to when he's been picking up the ball so far tonight, it's not been where you want him to pick up the ball, really. In terms of passing accuracy, he's got a 100% passing accuracy, but yeah, he's only made 10 passes anyway, so not a major. So he has linked the players as good as he possibly can, but yeah, I'm just looking at the heat map here, chat. I'll bring it up in a little second. Here, 1 second, if that sends over. Yeah. But yeah, in terms of Liverpool centre forwards, whether it used to be Bobby, Kenny, Rushy, whoever plays centre forward for Liverpool, even Hugo Ekitike as well, you're wanting them to very much pick up that ball in the vicinity of the 6-yard penalty box as well, aren't you? So there we go. Let's quickly bring that up to you. So, as you can see there, chat, in terms of where he's picked up the ball tonight, not being in too many big danger areas at the minute, but you're looking at that heat map, really, in all honesty, and it's just been a very frustrating night for the lad. Oh, yeah, 1 second there, Chris. Take that off. One go. So there we go. But it's not just Cody Gakpo, chat. It's been a very disappointing performance. But as I was saying with the heat map, just looking at where he's picking up those positions, not to. You can see the darker, the more yellow is obviously where he's been heavily picking up the ball anyway. Look at where he's dropping into that. Look at where he's picking up the ball. Like in some of those on the halfway line, picking up it very central, very much a very scattergun approach. He's been absolutely everywhere, really, and it just indicates, and that is probably a very similar heat map to a lot of Liverpool centre forwards this season. You could put Hugo Ekitike, you could put Isaac when he was playing as well. Too many times this season where Liverpool strikers are just picking up the ball far too deep. Like, far too deep, and like, in all honesty, it's just, that to me just highlights perfectly not just a fault on Cody Gakpo, but a fault on in general Liverpool play. In all honesty, for me, really, just yeah. But yeah, big up there, bonkers. Big up there, chat. We are lacking something. Rio's been bright. Salah's corners are, the Liverpool's corners this season. Even though we've scored from quite a lot of them anyway, but for the sheer amount of corners Liverpool do get most weeks, we should be scoring about 5 corners a game. The amount, I don't know, Mark. Well, he's been taking a couple of in-swingers already this season, Mark. He's got a couple of assists this season, hasn't he? But yeah, you'd think we'd have a Dom would be. I think it's been that notion of obviously you want that a left footer on an in-swinger. We've scored from quite a lot of the corners from in-swingers. Obviously, Szoboszlai on the other end. Obviously, when it favours more of a right footer with the in-swinger on those corners. So it does work, chap. But yeah, you'd like to see if the ball did ricochet to Mo in the box. You'd much rather Mo. Me personally, you'd want Mo if it fell to him on the ground in the penalty box to very much put down to the back of the net. But yeah, it's just going to be one of them, chat. Had to be better. The play still not done enough with it. Got 1-0 written all over it. Mark, for us or them? It's just gonna be one of them, mate. It is so. Yeah, it's not a case of Mo playing bad tonight, chat. I think it's just a case of, yes, he's not been as active as he wants to, really, chat. Well, as I said just before we finished off at half time, we're giving him the ball in just needless areas. Like, it's impossible for Mo to, maybe 5 years ago, he would have skimmed about 7 players and put the ball in the back of the net, even last season, but we're just leaving him with far too much. And I'd even include Cody and Rio and Gamua for that matter as well, where we're giving our attackers the ball. We just had a little look at Gakpo's heat map as well. Gakpo's having to pick the ball up very deep and like trying to dribble with the ball and get forward as well. So it's been very difficult in terms of when we've got the ball, trying to progress that ball into the key areas has been something that, not just tonight and not just against Wolves midweek, but it's been Liverpool's story of the season in terms of when our midfielders and when we're transitioning from the back, we're just firstly we're far too slow, and then just not getting it into the crucial areas. We're not getting in behind the opposition number 6s, number 8s as well. Too many sideways, backwards passes as well. Not enough forward penetrating balls going forward as well. It's not as easy as trying to find them, but you've got to take a lot of risk as well. The big European sides, like, that's how you win games of football. That's how you win trophies as well. You've got to take risks, but doing that, you've got to be able to defend the spaces in the wide areas as well. If you do get transitions, you've got to make sure that you do have the quality out there and in the central areas as well, and being competitive as well when you are defending those spaces out wide. You're asking a lot from your centre halves. If you are getting transitions, you've just got to be very aware of the pace from Wolves tonight on the counter attack, as it did show in the 2-1 win a couple of nights ago as well. Yeah, it's not going to be easy, Mark and chat. None of us are expecting a walk in the park anyway, are we? But yeah, in terms of just any game of football, whether you're playing five-a-side or whatever, like, you've got to warrant your quality. You've got to warrant your big opportunities. You've got to warrant being on a football pitch as well. You've got to work tremendously hard. You can't just be like, oh yeah, we're Liverpool, we're going to turn up and we'd expect teams to roll over. No, especially this season. Yeah, the order from Liverpool last season is very much dissipated, really. Teams, well, it only took a couple of games this season to go Liverpool, like teams to go, hang on, this isn't the Liverpool last season. And anyway, but yeah, Mark, yeah, I think even if Hugo Ekitike does come on for Cody Gakpo, mate, I don't think much will change. Even with Hugo coming on, yeah, like, it's, again, as I said before, like, just had a little look at Gakpo's heat map. Yeah, like, what was it? It was a couple of weeks ago, and even over the last couple of weeks, we've seen Ekitike dropping on the halfway line, receiving the ball. He does well to link up the play, Hugo, but there's no one in the box. Like, it's all about that central for me, chat. I know I keep on going on about it, but it's what we're doing in the central of the pitch in terms of midfielders, getting that ball into the attackers, into the dangerous areas that we're wanting Salah to get into the box. But just at the minute, we're certainly struggling to do so anyway, sadly. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that, Mark. Anyway, we all look forward to European games. It is always a privilege for all of us to see Liverpool in the Champions League games. It is our competition, as we know anyway. But yeah, Mark, I'm looking forward to that. I'll see you on Tuesday night as well. With Ed's games are going thick and fast, aren't they? But I think there is an international break, isn't there? Obviously, it's going to be big for Italy and a lot of the other sides in terms of their qualification for the World Cup. But Reds, We are on the halfway line. Bellegarde is on the air. And we are underway here, Eds. So, second half. Let's hope we have a much better second half than we did in the league anyway at Molineux. So, chat, let us know. Yeah, buddy. Buddy, yeah. Yeah. Would hope we had someone who takes someone on. Or our fullbacks don't overlap. Well, buds, they do. I think Robbo's done that a couple of times tonight. Rio took on the Wolves defenders a couple of times. Well, I think he's been about Mo there as well. Would be nice to see Mo take on a fullback. I think that's what you're alluding to, mate. Would be nice, but yeah. Yeah, Bud saying move Salah central as well. Yeah, so Hugo, another from post clearance again, chat. So Hugo Ekitike was warming up anyway, chat. He was warming up, but as of yet, Hugo Ekitike hasn't entered the field so far. Probably give it another 5-10 minutes. He probably will come on. Yeah, at the minute mark, we haven't got a natural number 9 on the pitch. But as I said before, chat, I think even if we do bring Hugo on, it'll just be the same old, really. Not giving him the ball where he actually needs it. Yeah, I think it will be the case, Mark. It'll be interesting to see how many minutes Rio Ingemua does get tonight. I think he will be getting a lot more longer time, considering obviously the European adventures for Liverpool in 4 days' time. Anyway, tonight we'll be entering the second half against Galatasaray in 4 nights' time. And hopefully it's not 0-0. Hopefully it's 1-2-0 for Liverpool. Just trying to battle there, Cody, but that's poor, Grav. Sloppy. Tell you what, the ball's all over the place here, and Wolves going forward here down this right hand side. Chichua, the Wolves fans have reacted, trying to drive the home side forward. But tonight and many games this season have felt like Liverpool are playing with a less man. Like, in all honesty, I don't know, but that just goes from a tactical perspective. Just Liverpool just being not at it from a tactical perspective for me. So Oscar with a long throw down this right hand side. Okadade. Not the best of clearances by Virgil. He's fell to Wolves. Gomez. Mosquera on the overlap. Ball into the box. Is that going to be a goal kick? And Virgil van Dijk done really well to get across. I'll tell you what, Bueno, he's got something on the end. Well, does he kick that onto the forward? Yeah, he's done well there, Virgil. Done really well to play that off the Wolves player. Liverpool going forward, not the best of passes by Mohamed Salah. Liverpool's midfield getting bypassed. It's a very good ball by João Gomez. Chachua down the right. He set himself. It's a great block by Andy Robbo, and there's a possibility for Liverpool to counter-attack here now. First time tonight, Liverpool have got a couple of men forwards. Can Cody Gakpo find Salah? He has done. Salah inside the box. He shifted onto his left boot. Can he get a shot away? He's found Curtis Jones. Robbo, what a goal! Well done, Robbo, lads. What a strike that is by Andy Robbo. There we go. Fantastic play by Liverpool. Absolute screamer by Andy Robbo. And that's more like Liverpool, being a lot more clinical in front of goal. And it's come from your left back. And as I used to say, what a hit. What a hit, son. What a strike. But Salah does so well. It's a lovely, delicate touch. Robbo outside the penalty box. One touch out of his feet. And he's absolutely battered that into the bottom corner. Get in there, Robbo, lads. That's what we want in chat. We were saying Andy Robbo. There we go. Who needs wingers that can take on a defender when you've got left backs can score goals like that anyway? There we go, chat. Absolute rocket. It was. There we go, Robbo. We love that. We all love that, mate. But hopefully that. Cody Gakpo, that's better. Keeping hold of the ball now. That's better, Cody. Driving with the ball. Robbo on the overlap. Ball in. Get in. 2-0. Offside. No, man. He's not off. How? Why is that flag gone up? It's been disallowed, chat. But ball down the left-hand side. He's onside there, chat. It's been disallowed. That's a ridiculous call by the lino. It's a ridiculous decision. That's onside, chat. It's been disallowed. Joke, but a lovely, tremendous ball down. Oh, it's getting checked. Oh, I forgot we had VAR, chat. So, VAR. It's onside. It looks like it's onside, Reds. It's getting checked by VAR. Completely forgot we had VAR tonight. But for me, this should be getting given as a goal. The right back, Mosquera, is playing him on. Come on, give us it. If it's taken this long, it's not clear and obvious. Yeah, it's going to be getting given, chat. Get in. It's miles onside. Go on, point to the centre circle. Get in! Yes! Salah. But Andy Robbo, within a matter of a 2-minute period, getting a goal and a scream of a goal, but an assist. But chat, that only took me one check on that on the replay. But there we go, chat. Andy Robbo, the Flying Scotsman down the left-hand channel. That's prime Andy Robbo. But there we go. He's still got a bit of that in him. There we go. And there we go. The King getting his goal as well. There we go, chat. 2-0. Happy days. And it's the speed in which we've got that second goal as well, chat. It's so crucial. The quickness in Liverpool getting that second goal, much better, man. Yeah. Sorry there, chat. I didn't even know we had VAR. There we go. Because I was looking, because obviously Mansfield are at home, aren't they, against Arsenal? Well, there we go. That's much better by Liverpool. That just gives us a bit more license now to go forward. And it just forces Wolves a bit more high up the pitch. This is what should have happened at the weekend. Oh, on Tuesday, sorry, Reds. But that's all, yeah. Andy Robbo. Much better. And it's when you're getting that ball as well, chat, we said at half time, when you're getting that ball, be a lot more clinical with it. And really capitalising on that quality at the top end of the pitch. Like Robbo down that left-hand channel, getting a touch out with his feet to cross that ball. Just set himself, and it was a fantastic ball into the box. Not the best of touches by Virgil. Bellegarde's shot on target there first. Bit of a tester there. The French midfielder. On the left-hand side, yeah, there was a bounce on that. Yes, I think we all are, mate. And that's what happens when you get when you give Mo the ball inside the penalty box. If you give Salah the ball in the deadly areas that we know he can still punish you, he's still got the quality. So it'll be a foul. Is that going to be a yellow card from McAllister? I think it might be. I'll tell you what, the Wolves players are demanding at least a yellow card from the referee. Well, yeah. There's not much in there. Yeah. What's scary with the invisible yellow card? Liverpool's got to be switched on here. Angel Gomez standing over this free kick. Ball into the far stick. Punched by Alisson Becker. Ball over the top. Over the bar. There we go. Mane trying to dink Ali Becker there, but a strong punch out by the Brazilian. That's how you command your 6-yard penalty box there. But chat, you are tuning in and you're wondering, where have these goals come from? They have come, of course, in the second half. A lovely, fantastic strike on the edge of the penalty box from Andy Robbo. An absolute rocket. Out on the edge of the penalty box from the Flying Scotsman. And he turned from goal scorer to an assister on the second goal as well. A tremendous prime Andy Robinson ball to the far stick to find Mohamed Salah. But Mo, as we said at half time, need to give Mo more of those quality of delivery. Is that going to be a yellow card, ref? No. Fair enough, referees let a lot of these last couple of challenges go. Andy Robbo now. A goal or assist. A goal and an assist he's on at the minute. Can he get the hat-trick of goal contributions? Salah down the right hand side. Szoboszlai. But certainly you can just see straight away. There we go. McAllister. Cody Gakpo. Rio Inkamua. Shot on side. Get unlucky there, lads. Trying to just bend that round. Just couldn't quite get the right connection on that. There we go, Robbo. Rio Inkamua. Sure, unlucky there, lads. Just dragged it left of the post there as we've hit the hour mark. And the travelling cop is shouting Rio. But I'll tell you what. Adam Armstrong coming on for Angel Gomez. So one of the midfielders for an extra attacker there. But chat's probably they're expecting Rio to get another half an hour. I think he might. Or might get at least to the 80th minute mark anyway. Back heel. So there we go, chat. 15 attempts for Liverpool to Wolves' 2. 1 shot on target for Wolves. Liverpool 6 shots on target. Oh, couldn't quite get that ball there. Curtis. Lovely ball there by Dom. At least we've got those actual midfield runners on that occasion. Ali. Tell you what, a very good kick out there for Ali. Robbo, the touch just evaded him. Harakadare. Tell you what, a poor touch by the Wolves forward. And a couple of players behind him. And Rob Edwards not best too pleased. And the Wolves fans there. It's a poor touch. You can see by Mane's reaction there as well. It was a 2-on-1 for Wolves. If they could play the cards right. Jones just picked up a position down this left-hand side here now. It is interesting. We are seeing Curtis get a bit more on the ball. As we said, much needed. In terms of those midfield players. Being a lot more active with it. Alright, it's better by Virgil. Well done, lads. More aggression. And tackle. Rio Ingamua over the halfway line now. Going past. Well done, Rio. He's still got it. Needs a bit of support here, or does he? Rio, he's found Robbo. Well done, lads. Andy Robbo. Liverpool recycling possession here now. Do you reckon it is though? I was going to say, chat, I'll pose that back to you. Do you think he'll start against Gala on Tuesday night? Do you think he will? I think we all know the answer. It probably won't, but I know it is the FA Cup, but let's not forget this is a technically stronger Wolves side than the one in which we did get beat in the Prem on Tuesday night. But chat, Yeah. As you said there, the story you want to be seeing him against Galatasaray. I think that's what everyone, rightly so, will be demanding. But at the end of the day, chat, as we know, as did Gerrard, as did every great player that has come through the ranks at Liverpool. It's all about their development and getting the opportunities and taking that opportunity and making a career out of it. Curtis Jones, he's found Cody Gakpo inside the box. Little back heel. Andy Robbo, ball to the far stick. That's better by Liverpool, man. It's going to be a corner anyway, but more aggression in and around the penalty box. And as we were saying, you're giving Cody Gakpo the ball outside the box somewhere, and he's got space and time to drive with that. Gakpo or any forward for Liverpool on the halfway line is just asking them far too much to do. Totti with the clearance there. So it's another corner for Liverpool. Can we get a third and put this game to bed? Hopefully. Ball in. We want a Joe Gomez goal, chat. That's what we want. Oh, Joe Gomez nearly got on the end of that as well. Gravenberch. That's... well done, Robbo. Well done. Oh, he's done well there, Rio. That's what Van Dijk just said. Just say, go down the wing. Oh, unlucky there. Unlucky. I love that by Virgil. Chat, if you pick that up, if you are watching a game as well, just tell him, Rio, just to go down. It's pointed just to go down the wing. Because I tell you what, after this game, the Wolves defenders will be having nightmares about Rio and Gamua down their right hand side. Bueno. Oh, well done, Jones. A lot more, especially the second half, chat. The pressing from the midfield is a lot more better as well. A lot more higher up the pitch. It's allowed Liverpool to very much turn over the ball much better than we did in the first 45. Big up there, Jam. Inviting pressure onto themselves. We speeded up and progressed, and we scored too. So we were slow and retreated as well. So yeah, I suppose you can do that, mate, can't you? When you're 2-0 up. Well done, Leo, lads. Fantastic performance. Get in there, lads. Hopefully that lad's got a long future at Liverpool. Far from the finished article, but at the end of the day, was he 17 years old? Not many wingers are at that age anyway, but well done, Rio. So, Frimpong's coming on for Salah. I'll tell you what, chat. Rio and Salah against Galatasaray on the wings. Yes, please. So, Frimpong's coming on for Mo. Mo getting the goal. Hopefully that gives him a bit more confidence as well. And Veit has come on now, chat, as well. Flo. Hopefully that back injury doesn't keep him out for too long. Obviously we've missed him. We certainly have missed him over the last couple of weeks, haven't we? Missing his creativity, missing that guile. But chat, yeah, 2 subs there, Reds. Veit and Jeremy Frimpong on for Salah and Rio Ngamua. Ball from Mane. There we go. It's going to be a Liverpool throw-in. No? Okay. So 20 minutes, chat. What? Who's been getting booked there for Liverpool? Dom's getting booked. I missed that, chat, sorry. I think he might have just volleyed the ball about 20 yards. Well, fair enough. But it's just a silly little yellow card. You don't really want to be picking up. At this minute, chat, I'm saying get Robbo off in a good way, because, chat, if that Robbo turns up on Tuesday night in Turkey and produces the quality in the final third, we need that. Go on, Dom. Strided past the halfway line. He's found Floody and Vert off the left-hand channel. Flo. Oh, what a ball to find Dom. Andy Robbo. But, chat, I think if you'd play the match tonight, I think it's two players for that matter probably aren't going to be on everyone's voting cards anyway. Is that not a foul on Virgil, chat? Referee seen nothing of it. He's back up now, Virgil, thankfully, but... But 18 minutes left here to go, Reds. It probably will, Mark, anyway, won't it? Of course. But just adds that flair, adds that pace, power. And I say power in a way in which just the quickness of his accelerations. He's off the mark very quickly. And he's just not afraid, is he? Well done, Robbo. Tom was thinking about a shot from 30, 40 yards. The way his season's gone, probably would have flew in. But Frimpong, no give and go. That's better. Curtis on the edge of the box. There we go. What a goal. That's more like it. It's what we wanted in the first half, Reds. Effortless ball into the bottom left corner. Game, set, and match. And that's what... There's the areas that you want Curtis Jones to be in. In a bit, Wolves. Sadly, we didn't get the 3 points in the Prem, but Liverpool into the next round of the FA Cup. And tell you what, well done, Curtis. Made that all on his own. Started the right-hand side of the penalty box and finishes it into the bottom left corner with his left boot as well. Just caresses that into the bottom left corner. It's not an easy shot by no means, chat. Get in there, Eds. So it's some finish. Very good finish. Yeah, there we go, chat. But it's what happens when you get your midfielders and your attackers in more advanced areas than we did in the first opening 45 minutes, Reds. Much better in terms of progressing that ball forward. Tossi's come off. And the goal scorer on Tuesday night has come on. Angel Gomez, I think it is. Or is it Sergio Gomez? One of the Gomez has come on anyway. So, Okadore's come off. Totti's come off. Hwang Chan and Gomez have come off. Yeah. Probably for a lot of people stay. But, yeah, there we go, Mark. And it's much better, chat. We've got 3 goals as well. It's just probably the most frustrating thing for all of us, Reds, and even the players, and even Arne Slot as well. Just being a bit of a very strange season. Seems just... at the minute, we just can't have 90 minutes. Which is understandable. Not every single game we go into, Liverpool, you're not always going to have 90-minute spells of dominance, but it's just so inconsistent this season, isn't it? But that's where we need to build to, in not just this season as we finish it, but going into next season as well. Just a lot more longer spells of quality across the pitch, and just getting getting into more dangerous positions as well, and Curtis like that. Like we spoke about the midfield players taking risks. Curtis very much took a risk, but it paid dividends really in terms of what he done with the ball. He drove at the opposition midfield, and yeah, like you would just skip past him like they were nothing really, and not as easy as just curling it into the bottom left corner, but he made it look easy. But chat, at least you can relax until the next round of the FA Cup as well. But certainly on Tuesday night, we certainly do need to raise our levels than we've seen, especially in the first half. It's an early kick-off on Tuesday night as well, Ed, so 5 o'clock kick-off. Chat, it'll be an early kick-off for us. Oh, there we go, Travelling Cop in full song as well. And as I'm sure every single one of you are around the world. Yeah, sadly, Phil, we couldn't get it on Tuesday night, but we've got it tonight, mate, and we are into the next rounds, because I think for what has been a very difficult season for everyone at Liverpool and all the players and the fans as well. Obviously, the standards in which we did set last season. But if we can get at least, at a bare minimum, we can get to Wembley, at least a final in the FA Cup, and win it, that would be fantastic. It's what the lads should be aiming for as well. But even now, 13 minutes, yes, we're 3-0 up. But this is where Arne Slot learned so much about his team, and where we learn so much. Like, you're 3-0 up. This is where now you need to get like into repetition, really. Get into the defensive mind of as the team as well. Learning from these moments now where you're 3-0 up. Wolves are going to go for it. But how many times this season have Liverpool been in this position and we've just switched off? A shot on target for Wolves. Comfortable for Alisson Becker. Yeah, possibly, mate. Just get a couple of the players off. I think Trey would be a bit disappointed that he hasn't featured a bit more tonight. But I think there was certainly a job to get done tonight, wasn't there? But Ed, make sure you do, if you are new to Anfield Index, you can join the Discord as well. The link is in the description if you are watching on YouTube or on Facebook as well. Just click the description on the live video and you can get involved with that. Obviously, if you do become a pro member on AnfieldIndex.com, obviously you'll have different channels of the Discord open up to you anyway. And obviously you'll be able to listen to the live podcast in the sound studio when they're getting recorded anyway. So that's a very good feature if you are a pro member. You can pose any questions to it's a bad... Macker absolutely gets battered every single week, doesn't he? Always getting kicked. Hopefully he's okay. It's a nasty little slide challenge there from Hwang Yi-chan. Hopefully he's okay, Macker. I need to see another replay on this. Oh, that's a red card. It's a nasty challenge, that. On his knee. Catches his knee. It's got to be a red. 10 minutes left to go here. And speaking of Trainioni, he's going to be coming on. And yeah, so the last two subs here for Liverpool, Ibu and Trey. At the minute, just take Macker off, especially if he is injured. Don't be taking any risks before Tuesday night. Get him off. Ibu coming on probably for... I was going to say Joe Gomez, but it's Big Virgil. It is understandable. Well done, Virgil. And I think the longer minutes won't do Joey Gomez any bad, really, building his fitness up. Chat, am I being a bit too biased there? I felt that was a red card. I'm surprised this isn't... I haven't heard anything from the commentary, but if the referee got shown that on the monitor, on the pitch side monitor of the VAR, if they freeze-framed it, as they usually do in the Premier League, where his foot was planted, that's a red card for me. It's not that angle, it's the other one. Thankfully, Mac is up on his feet anyway, but doesn't have to take some challenges, doesn't he? And he's coming off. Well done, Macca. Thankfully, anyway. He's well done. Today he's coming on now. But a job very well done tonight by the lads. We got there eventually. So Macca's off. And Canate's come on. So 8 minutes left to go here, Reds. I'll say you'd have Lewis. Lewis will be live for the post-match at 25 past 10. Get you through the game. Yeah, it should be okay, Mark. I think it'll be fine. Mac has got the South American fire. Frimpong inside the penalty box. It's a good shot on. Should be being a bit more critical there. I think Jeremy should have at least put that onto the back of the net. He had a couple of options as well inside the box. It was a lovely find by Cozy. Lovely pick out. Yeah, just waits too long there, Frimpong. This allows the centre half to come back and just narrow down the angle. Oh, that's harsh, that referee. That's harsh on Gravenberch. Armstrong. Yeah, the Wolves team's really struggling at the minute in terms of the intensity of the game. I think there's going to be a couple of goals left in this game for Liverpool, even with 5 minutes left to go. A lot of tired legs for Wolves. Good to see Liverpool freshening up. Trey. Yeah, looks like Trey's playing that number 6 role as well since he's come on, which he's fully capable of playing. Of his technical quality on the ball. Ball down the left. Come on, Robbo. It's been a bit quiet the last 10 minutes for you. Little give and go. Flow. Inside the penalty box. No foul there, Flo. Unlucky, lads. Looks like... Oh no, we've got one more sub here, chat. Kieran Morrison's coming on. Probably for Cody Gakpo, I'd expect. Yeah. Well done, Cody. It's no luck that Liverpool, as we said at half time, Liverpool being able to just progress that ball a bit more better up the pitch when we give Salah, we give Gakpo, we give Rio the ball high up the pitch anyway. Yeah, 100% though. Very valuable minutes. It's all about fitness in the chat. This is probably why we won't see. So another opportunity. Big moment for Kieran Morrison. I don't watch a lot of the under-21 football, if not any really. So apologies, chat. But listening to a couple of journalists and a couple of Liverpool fans that do, I think Kieran Morrison's been one of the better players. I think he scored many goals this season. I think he's nearly beaten. I think he equalled last week. It was Harry Wilson's record of 11 goals in the under-21 football. I think got a hat trick. I think it was last week as well. So well done, Cody. Chat, play of the match for you. It's probably everyone. For me, it's between Robbo or Rio and Gamua. But for me, I'm going to give it to Andy Robbo. But Rio and Gamua very closely followed behind him as well. But those two lads, Robbo for me. I don't think Robbo's hit a ball like that in his career so far. There's been a couple of occasions when the prime years of Robbo, he's gone in that position. But well, there we go. Chats, get your player of the match in. Get them in. Hugo Bueno off. Wolfie's come on. Chats, yeah, for me, Randy Robbo. But it's asking a lot though, chatting it. Are we expecting Robbo to play against Galatasaray? He's put in 90 minutes here. But this won't do him any harm, really, Robbo. Certainly will play him into a bit of form. Dominic Szoboszlai on the edge of the box. He's found Morrison. Nice. Over the bar there. Could have really just took a touch. There was an opportunity there for Kieran Morrison to take a touch. But he's went with the early shot with his left boot inside the penalty box. It's over the bar. Unlucky lad. Just if through it there. And we're in here. Frimpong, get your heads up, lads. It's going to be a corner. Would help if the cameraman actually filmed the game. I don't know where that chance come from. Apologies, chat. Oh, it's come from one of the Wolves players trying to strangely trying to dribble out from the back. But yeah, Frimpong just could have done with releasing that ball a lot more earlier. Curtis Jones. Ball over the top. To Florian Wirtz. Gravenberch. Ball in. Oh, Ibu. How's he missed that? Ibu's still in the goal. Look at him. Lad, how have you missed? How's he missed? We can say that when we're 3-0 up. Ah, lad. Ibu, lad. How's he missed that? The lads to be giving him absolutely pelters. And after the game that we can laugh because we're 3-0 up anyway, but yeah, Canate won't be wanting to watch those replays anyway. But yeah. EV new number 9 chat. There we go. Maybe we were a bit desperate anyway, but yeah, 4 minutes added on there, chat. Obviously, make sure you do tune into the. Obviously, if you are a pro subscriber, you'll be able to listen to the post-match Raw following very soon anyway on that. Obviously, Lewis Aspinall will be live very soon, 10:25. So, well, it was weird, through shot on target. But chat, we eventually got there in the second half. Eventually. Oh, long searching ball. Oh, it's 3-1. Hwang Yi-chan, that's a very Route 1 football there. And there goes Liverpool's clean sheet. That's not good. Come back surely not on, is it? Hopefully not. Better not be. That's proper. That is proper Leicester City football, that. Oh, straight through the middle of the team. From a defensive point of view, that is horrendous defending by Liverpool. Thankfully, we're 3-0 up anyway, but yeah. Slow the game down, please, Reds. Yeah, as Phil said, we let them score. There we go. We'll go with that. Yeah, Mark. Yeah. What's a clean sheet, chat? Even though we had a couple of them over the last couple of weeks anyway, but bit of a rarity really at the minute. But that's Arne Slot to be fuming, and I know, as we said, like the 80th minute mark, like this is where you learn the most. This is where the lads need to settle in, and that's where, like, if that was a Champions League game on Tuesday night, even if we are 3-0 up, hopefully that would be fantastic on Tuesday night in the first leg. But it's just training the minds of the players and just getting that into them, really drilling it into them, that just whoever's on the pitch, you can't be, for me, switching off. It probably won't mean not in any way, but in terms of the coming weeks, coming months as well, going into next season, trying our best not to switch off. Float. Gravenberch. He's found Jones. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, he's been robbed of an absolute worldie of a goal there. It's going to be getting checked by VAR. But Ryan Gravenberch, that was the Ryan Gravenberch from Ajax there, lad. Yeah, Jones, sorry, yeah, chat. Jones is about 20 yards offside. Take that back. But yeah, minute left there, chat. Get your player of the match in. For me, it'll be Andy Robbo. Certainly, but I think, as we said, it took Liverpool a while to get into this game. But certainly, we got the reaction that we needed in the second half. Especially when we got that first goal through Andy Robbo. We weren't satisfied. We went and got the second goal and we punished Wolves. And even when we did go 2-0 up, it was a much better control from Liverpool. Sadly, didn't do it on Tuesday night, but there was still a job to do here tonight, Reds. Whatever anyone thinks about the FA Cup, it's still another big opportunity of picking up a trophy for Liverpool. And it's another opportunity for the fans to go to Wembley, to Anfield South anyway. Come what the latter stages of the season. That's going to be a yellow card for Andre, is that? Or João Gomez, sorry. Yeah, Andre's he's suspended, isn't he? Yeah, big up there, Eds. Chat, you'll be joined by Lewis in 25 minutes. I might see you in 25 minutes. I said to Lewis I'll jump on anyway, but I probably will see you. But if he's already got a guest, I'll see you on Tuesday, Reds. You'll have Daily Reds tomorrow morning around 11 o'clock in the morning. And on Sunday as well. But there'll be plenty of content still coming out over the weekend, and as we head into a very busy schedule. Obviously Tuesday's match day, but obviously Media Matters and everything on Monday, and obviously all the other podcasts as well. We're in added extra time here. Flow over the ball. Can he get a goal? Nah, he can't. Over the bar. But there we go, Reds. Liverpool into the next round of the FA Cup. And Liverpool getting revenge on Wolves anyway. But Reds, massive thank you for everyone for tuning in this evening to the latest Matchday Live experience. I've been your host, Jack McIndoe. Hope you enjoyed that. It was a much better. We certainly all did enjoy watching that Liverpool side, especially in the second half. The first half, well, again, we've just got to get that out of our game, really, as we go into the latter stages of the Champions League and the Premier League. If we can sort that, then I think Liverpool will start winning games a lot more comfortably anyway. But it's things to aim for anyway. Far from the finished article. Far from. But Reds, that is, of course, full time. That is full time. And Liverpool are in the next round of the next hat. We're in the hat anyway for the next rounds, and hopefully we can get a home game. That would be great. But Reds, if I don't see you tonight, I'll see you on Tuesday anyway. But Reds, hit that subscribe button down below anyway. Get involved across all the Anfield Index content as well. I've been Jack McIndoe. And Reds, look after yourself. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever you're getting up to. And yeah, much better second half performance by the Reds. And I'll see you very soon. Ta-ra.